guys, good to have you back. If by chance this is your first time, hello, welcome. My name is Margaret. I am from the Netherlands. I do paper crafting, junk journaling, vintage treasure hunting and such. You've probably seen the title, guys, and I hope you're as excited as I am because I really want to make more labels. Yes! So let me tell you a little bit about the process for today. If you haven't seen the first video I did on making labels, you probably have because the whole world has seen it. I linked that one below. It was a couple of weeks ago. Why am I doing more labels this soon? Because of 3 reasons. 1, I have used them all. They're gone. Yeah, I've used them all in other projects. Second, you guys, you're asking for it. You were like, can we make more labels, please? Yes, we can. And reason number 3, I just really like making them. This is one of my favorite projects. So that is why I am making more labels. I am, however, going to change it up a little bit. I've been thinking about it. I want to add some more. I have some ideas. Yes. So what will we be using? Let me show you the supplies needed for this very nice, simple and addictive project. The supplies I'm using are not going to be a lot different from the ones that I've used last time. For the basis, I want to use scrapbook paper or cardstock. It can be single-sided or double-sided, doesn't really matter. And then to decorate, I'm going to use some book pages, some digitals, some ephemera pieces. And then on top of that decorating, you know, my bits and bobs. Then I will use glue. And I am going to use my paper trimmer, but you can use scissors if you want to. So no fancy smancy stuff, no die cut machines, embossing, sewing machines, or what have you. You know, just your scraps, glue, scissors, paper trimmer. I am going to, as I mentioned, I am going to zhuzh it up because, you know, I want to experiment with it. And I'm thinking of adding maybe some eyelets, some fabric, some lace. So I'm expanding on the idea. So get out your scraps, all of them. I'll be waiting here for you and let's get started. In case you haven't seen the video, I have found 2 of the labels that I've made. These will be added to my botanical journal. They're gonna look a little bit like this. Yes. So we need scrapbook papers. Let me give you some measurements. Yes, we need strips of 3 inches by 1.5 inches. Yeah, of the scrapbook paper. And then we're going to need strips of the layer on top of it, which is going to be book pages, digitals, what have you. And these are 2 3/4 by 1.25 inch. So 1/4 of an inch all around smaller. Yeah, okay. So I'm just, you know, picking out scraps. I had some requests for, can you make more botanicals? I will. So I have a lot of botanical ones with sort of flowery stuff. I also really like to use some more neutral ones that are really nice. They don't need to be double-sided. If they are double-sided, you can use these as tabs. Yes. And if they're single-sided, you can use this as a label on a project. People ask me, what do you use them for? Well, I use them all. I have used them all up already. Yeah. So I'm taking out some. I really love this. Yes. It's a bigger piece, but you know, that's okay. So take out your scraps. I'm picking out some pieces that I like to use that I think would be nice. Is this 1.5? Yes, this is big enough. Do we need more? Oh yes, I love this one. This, some pink, some more neutral. Yeah, ooh, sort of fall. Yes, this one, this one. Great. So I picked up this whole pile. Over here, also this one. I just love this one. Let's make some strips. Okay, for the strips need to be 3 inches by 1.25. How wide is this? Is this more than 3 inches? It is. And this is crooked. So I'm just going to cut this down to 3 inches, and then 1.5. The top layer needs to be 1.25. So yeah, we're going to make strips like these. Yes, just gonna do that one again. 1.5 by 3. I'm gonna make a couple of them with you on camera and then a lot of them off camera, and I'm just having a nice chit chat, you know me. And there you go. Yeah, love to use labels. So I have been thinking about other uses. I've used them as tabs in a project, and I really like that. So I just want to build a little bit more on that idea, so that you can use them sort of double-sided. I'm thinking, why not use it double-sided? How am I going to do this? I really want to use a piece of this. 1.5 by 3. Yep. Can I make one more? Can I make one more? Let's see. How wide is this? No. I can use this as a topper, but I'm not gonna. No. Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to make a lot more of these. Let's do some more greens. Yeah. So what I want to do different this time is be able to use them double-sided. Yes. So decorate them on both sides, and use some other materials to decorate them, like maybe some fabric, some lace, some washi. I don't know. How big is this? We already had one of these. So different ones. And I have seen some videos and projects, because you guys are fantastic. You tagged me on Instagram and on YouTube. So I've seen a lot of you guys make these. And I was a proud mama. Yes. Well done, you guys. And you gave me some ideas there. Yeah. Because I really love all that you guys did. So yeah, I am going to make some more. And I'll be right back. So I have a whole bunch of strips. I'm not going to use all of them today. But I thought, why not, you know, make a whole stash for future projects. So what we want to do now is slant these corners or use a corner rounder. So you're going to use either a corner rounder, or you're going to snip the corners off. You can do this by eye, you know, just snip a corner off, then use that small piece, flip it over, and then snip it off again. But you can also use a template. So last time, guys, I have used one of my gift cards that I also use as a glue spreader. I've lost it. I've been looking all morning everywhere. I cannot find it. But I have a solution and another option for those of you who don't have, like me, a gift card or a key card or whatever. I'm just using a plastic game card. Yes, like this. And it's better use for this because these are these are coated, so I don't think I'll be using this anytime soon. So what I did, I took off a couple of corners and just gonna see what works best. Here's how you do it in case you haven't seen this. You line it up with the edges of the template, in this case my playing card, and then you use this line. I'm going to flip it over because this is red and you can see it better now. I'm going to use this line as a template, so just snipping it off and then turning around the piece of paper, again lining it up, snipping it off. Let's see over here. This is again a little bit time consuming, but it does make for a lovely label. There you go. And when you have all 4 corners like this, you have your base. Now let me show you quickly what I would do with a corner rounder. The setting I'm using is 7 millimeters. You just around all the corners. Easy as peasy. See? There you go. I'm going to do that to all of them. Some of them slanted, angled, and some of them rounded. So they're all done. Yes, I have a whole pile of rounded ones of the slanted corners, and I found this in my stash. This is sort of a scalloped corner punch. Yeah, and it makes for a lovely sort of edges. Just why not? Maybe you have something fancy like this. Yeah, so you have 50 in total. I'm not gonna do 50. No. What I am going to do, I am going to ink all around them, doing that off camera, maybe 1 or 2 on camera. But now we need the middle part, this part. So we're making strips again, but the strips need to be smaller than these ones. So these are 3 by 1.5, and I'm making the middle part 2 3/4 by 1 1/4, so 1/4 of an inch smaller. If you are doing different measurements than mine, if you want to have them bigger or smaller, just be sure to have your middle part like 1/4 of an inch smaller. If you're doing very big ones, you can have them 1/2 inch smaller. Does it make any sense? I hope so. So let me get my papers that I want to use to sort of do the middle part. For the middle pieces, I'm using scraps, all sorts of, yeah. I have some map, I have some book pages with some small botanicals on here, some magazine pages with really interesting backgrounds, some vintage handwritten music paper, advertisement, ledger, my beloved numbers. I have some train scheduling paper. You name it, all sorts, and you just need small pieces. What I also do is use digitals. I've used digitals in my last project. These were from Vintage by Me, and I love them. But I have my own digitals now, right? Because, you know, most of you will have this freebie. This one with my scanned vintage French ephemera and some labels. And some of you may even have the whole kit with all of these. Yeah. So I was thinking, well, let's do a project with them. So I'm using my digitals, book pages and such. We're gonna make more strips now. Some of these scraps you don't really need to figure out what part you are using, because it's a very sort of repetitive design, like script or music, a map, my numbers and such. But for other pieces like this, I'd love to have sort of only the flowers on here, or a flower with a piece of text. So these pieces I'm going to sort of calculate what I want the focal point to be. For instance, I really would like to have these seals on here, or like the logo, or the address. This piece just, oh, I'm gonna use that one for sure. Yeah, and then some text and such. So some of them I'll just be snipping, and some of them I'll be calculating where do I want the snippies to be. Okay, so for the measurements, again, if you're making the same size as I am doing, it's going to be 2 by 3/4 by 1 1/4. So I'm gonna do 2 by 3/4. There you go. By 1 1/4. Why is this crooked? Nobody knows. It's not anymore. Like so. Now you just have a piece of map, and that will also work with the text. Let's have 1 1/4. By 2 3/4. There you go. So this is how I make them, just out of book pages that are very sort of repetitive. You don't really need to figure out what you want to do. But then again, if I, for instance, want to use this piece, I really want this part here. Lucky for me, it is on the top. is around 2 3/4. See, like so, very interesting piece. Let's find something that is in the middle then that we'd like to use. Oh, am I gonna use this page? No. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna use this page. I promised some of you guys to do some more botanicals. I can do that in 2 ways. Use botanical paper like this, but then when what you put on it must be very neutral, or do something very neutral and then put something botanical on it. Does it make any sense? I hope it does. So I'm gonna do some of these. I'm gonna do with a botanical background like this. I find this very interesting. One and a quarter. How much of this will show? Well, enough. And of course I want this whole piece to be on here, so I'm gonna cut this piece off first. There you go. And then 2 3/4. See, then I sort of position it where I want this to be. Yeah, so I have to do 50 of these. I'm not gonna do 50, I'm gonna do a couple of them. So I'll be right back. I will cut all of them and let's see what we end up with. Here are all the pieces. What I did different than last time I did everything landscape, but now I did some of them portrait, so like so. So you won't have all your labels like this, but you will have some labels like this. Why not? So I'm switching it up a little bit. So yeah, that's what I did. Maybe you can do that as well. Now we need to either round the corners or take the snip piece off, or use this if you did any of these. Before I do that, I really want to sort of pair the pieces together, but that's just me. You could have it really, really random, but I think the green looks wonderful with this green. Agreed? I think so. So I'm going to pair them all together before I make the decision to round the corners or make snippies. Now, for making the snippies, it's really, really easy. You do the same process again. For rounding the corners, this is just normal copy paper. I don't know about your corner rounder, but my corner rounder tends to eat it then. So what I do is a little trick. I take a piece of cardstock or somewhat heavier paper, line it up with a piece of paper you want to round the corners of, and then trick your corner rounder, because then it thinks it is scrapbook paper. Does that make any sense? Yeah. Maybe your corner rounder is a fantastic one that doesn't need this, but mine is a little bit stubborn. Yeah, the only thing is you need to take out a new piece of cardstock every time, because you cannot reuse this for another piece of paper, but you can make something lovely with it. Yeah. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pair everything up, then round the corners, snip the corners, and do some inking. The inking I am going to do very dark with, I'm using ground espresso, because I really want this piece to stand out against to this background. Yeah. I am not going to use only paper to cover this, but I'll talk to you about that a little bit later. I've paired them all up, inked them all, and some of them I have also put something for the back. So I'm gonna decorate both sides. So I have some of these portrait, the rest all landscape, some single-sided, some double-sided, and I have 2 more blank ones. Yes. What am I going to use for this? Well, fabric. Yes. I happen to have these rolls of sort of cottony, canvasy strips. You can buy this. Yeah, you can actually buy this. I did buy them in thrift shops for 20 cents, so was happy with that. If you don't have this, then you could use a normal strip of cotton. This happened to be an old pillowcase that I completely ripped apart. Then you fray it a little bit and you can use it. Well, I guess you can use it because I have not tried it before, but I am ready. I'm ready to try it. I think I want to use this one. This one is a little bit wider than the other ones. Yeah. I'm just gonna take off a strip. Let's see. Over here, hopefully it will fray a bit. That'd be nice. Well, I'll help it fray. Let's do a little bit of this. Also on the other side. Doesn't need to be really, really frayed. Yeah. Is it too big? A little bit. A little bit. I'll take a tiny bit off here. And then, of course, fray it again. If you can ink it. Smooch it up, but this is sort of a cream color, so I think it'll be fine. Yes! So I want to have this on like so. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if the other piece that I've ripped myself would also work. Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. Too big? Of course it's too big, love. So use your own fabric. I have chosen very neutral fabric. You can also have a print on here if you want, but I want to decorate them. So 2 of them I will be decorating with fabric. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stick all of this onto the cards. I am going to use glue stick for this. Why? If you use art glitter glue for this, I'm using art glitter glue for sure. Art wants to stick immediately, and if you use glue stick, oops, like this, then you can maneuver it about, because I really want the second sort of layer to be in the center, so there are equal parts all around, and that is why I'm using glue stick. If you're going to have them backed, be sure it is the right side up. There you go. See? Like so. And now for these ones, let's see. Where's my art glitter glue? All the way at the end. There we go, of my craft room. I'm just gonna use glue on here. You could also use fabric glue, or if you want to, double-sided tape. Not a big fan of that. Be careful, this is art. When it's stuck, it's stuck. Ooh, I think I'm gonna like these. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna glue all of them. Be right back. All the bases are done. I have some that are portrait, landscape double-sided, and then these 2 with the fabrics. Yeah, I want to decorate them, and I'm going to do that in a little bit different way than I did in the first label making video. Most of them will be in a fashion that you're used to by now, in my special Margaret sort of way, but I want to do some different things today to them. Also, some of them will be normal labels. Especially the single-sided ones, you can just, you know, glue down as a label. The double-sided ones, you can also use as a tab and glue it to a page. Let's say this is your page, and then have it stick out a bit. And there's also something nice on the back. You can do that if you want to. Or, you know, have it as a little card in a pocket. Whatever you want. I'm going to start with the portrait one because I have something in mind that I haven't tried before. Let's do that. By chance, most of these are double-sided, except for this one, because the back was already so very, very beautiful. I'm going to decorate this one as a normal label. Yeah, so I'm just going to do some nice things to it, these. And these ones, I am actually going to make journal embellishments like hangers with, so that you can hang them on a paper clip or on the spines of your journal. I thought that might look nice, but you know, it's the first time I'm doing this, so let's see how this works. For this one, I have thought of these stickers. I have these sort of beautiful washi. It looks like normal stickers, but it is actually washi stickers. These are from AliExpress. Yeah, I have ordered these, love them, and then I have ordered all of them because they are dirt cheap. I cannot link them, but you know, go on AliExpress and search for fashion washi, and they're all over the place. So I want to choose, I have picked these blue ones because, you know, there's blue on here. Not a big lady. Like a sort of elegant lady on here. Yeah, like so. And also, I have found a whole bunch of this lace. Yes, this weekend in my thrift shop hunts. And I was thinking maybe, I think this will look lovely. Just put a little bit of lace on it. I don't do that very often. Because it's a little bit too girly for me, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Let's first have her on here. And there you go. Let's make sure she fits on there. She does. See, when you glue them down, they are washi stickers. They look like normal ones. Oh, isn't that lovely? Oh, I'm sort of in love with these. Yes. And then I'm just gonna sort of put some lace here. Isn't that cute? Oh, I thought of something else. But it's not nearby. I need to get it somewhere else. I've thought of something else. I'm using art glitter glue for this because, you know, that's short stick. There you go. So cute. So cute. Yeah. So I think I want to make a sort of journal hanger from this. So I'm gonna flip it around. And what I want to do is have a piece of this lace in the same exact spot here, like so. I'm just gonna have another lady on here who is going on vacation, I guess. Great, yeah. Aren't these cute? Yeah, I love them. I'm thinking maybe I should buy more, because sometimes AliExpress is sold out. Will it fit? No. A little bit lower. And there you go. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. And I have used some of my own digitals. Isn't that wonderful with the blue? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sort of in love with my own digitals. And there you go. In the same spot. Over here. Now these stick out a little bit, so I'm gonna trim these. Yes, but I want to have this as a dangle. So I want to put in an eyelet. For that I am first going to make a hole. I'm just checking if I'm not punching through anyone's face. Can I move it a little bit? No. No faces were harmed in the making of this beautiful sort of dangle. And now for an eyelet. And let's see. I think I want to have a pretty blue one, of course. Ooh, I have these blue with a little flower. The problem is the cute little flower will only be on one side. That is the only thing I don't like about this sort of idea that I have. But I'm still gonna do it. There you go. Oh, it's so cute. I have one more thing I want to add. When am I ever going to use this? Well, now I was thinking maybe to have a piece of this over here. Yes, this is very Tina Shabby Dabby Doodah style. Yeah, she does bling a lot. I never ever. But I have a whole bunch of this. Don't do the same as I did last time, where I just, you know, flew all around my head. There you go. Yeah, I'm not doing the trick with the, well, I need to actually. With the tweezers again. Let's see how that works out this time. Last time I did something with the tweezers, it flew all around my head. There you go. Just a dot of glue. I should put on a helmet, right? Yeah. Oh, see that? Lucky. It fell right into place. Ooh, I do like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. This is a little bit outside of my comfort zone. It is a bit too cutesy. But I like cutesy. Yeah. There you go. A drop of glue. That's enough glue, love. Really, it is. And then it stuck to my tweezers. Quickly getting the glue off. See? So cute. But now we need to hang it on something. Please let it dry, lovey. Yeah. I have these bulb clips. Are they called bulb clips? Because they probably look like a light bulb clips. I think so. And this is a pretty good match for this color. There you go. Now, is that cute or what? I love it. Yes. Well, labels 2.0. Let's make another one. For the fabric one, I have something else in mind. I have had these in my stash for a couple of weeks now. I must say, I've ordered these on AliExpress because I have seen them used on YouTube and they came in a subscription box. I don't know, I can't remember the name of, but I found them on AliExpress. They are probably a lot cheaper, but I also believe they are a lot smaller. I'm not going to link these because I have tried one of them. I'm not really happy, but you know, I'm just gonna try it. These are rub-ons, and I have seen, for example, G Kerr use them, and a couple of other YouTubers that I can't remember who because I have watched so many. So yeah, these will look really nicely with fabric, I guess. I'm just gonna start with this one. So I cut it out. What I did, I just wanted to try if I like something like this. That is why I didn't buy the very expensive ones. I just ordered the very cheap ones on AliExpress. Probably if I were to have the real ones, I'd be much happier. But hey, let's just try it. I think it's stuck on there now. Well, everything is stuck on there now. Oh, it is pretty. It is pretty though. Yeah, I like it. Look at that. You wanted botanical tags, labels? I'm gonna make you some. Yeah. Let's add another flower to this. Like what? Like this long red one? Sure. Oh no, this one. I'm gonna do this one. There you go. Still stuck, love. Will that look nice? Sure, sure it will. It came with this popsicle stick. But I reckon you can also use a bone folder. I also have some rub-ons from Tim Holtz. Before I bought the eccentric stamp set, he has the rub-ons. These ones. Yeah. But you know, I also have the stamp set now. So what to use? What to use? Let's see if this worked. You can probably use this on paper as well, of course, for sure. But I've seen people use it on fabric. Oi, I do like it. It's like it's printed on there. It is a little bit sticky, It does need something though. Yeah, I want to have a tiny, tiny, tiny label on here. One of my Tracy Fox that I have printed 2 or 4 to a page even. I wanted them to be really, really small. Let's see. This one over here. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah. Yes. I'm going to use art for this because I am going to glue partially on fabric and partially on paper, I guess. Like so. Shall we make this into a hanger? No, it's single-sided. Oh, I love it. Oh, the camera's here, love. Okay, well, still love it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have another idea. Yes, I'm full of ideas today. Yeah, I want to do something to this one. Yes, and I was thinking I have this whole sort of box full of wooden buttons with butterflies and flowers and sort of postage stamps, and these are also cute with small flowers. But I'm thinking butterfly. I have more butterflies, right? Which one? Which one to choose? Well, I have 2 of these, so definitely this one. Yeah. How about that? I think I'm gonna like it. I want to have some sort of bow on this one. And for that I am using, hopefully I can find it somewhere. Yeah. I'm using embroidery floss. Thinking this color green. I'm going for green. And for all your Dutchies out there, I buy these sort of packs, sets of embroidery floss. Let me show you a new one. Because I picked these up. These I buy at Action. Yeah. And they are not even €1. If you are going to do real needlepoint and embroidery and such cross stitch, I wouldn't use this. But for a project like this, where's the beginning? Here. Yeah, they are perfect. I also use this for binding in signatures. Yeah. Okay, a trick that I've taught myself a couple of days ago, well, a couple of weeks ago. Instead of using a needle, I am going to use this needle threader. I'm going to put this in the hole like so. There you go. And also on the other side. I'm using a large piece. I know. But you know, this is very cheap and I have plenty of it, and I really don't want to be sort of fussing about making a bow out of a really, really small piece of floss. No. I'm just gonna use a big one. Make a big bow first, and then I'll make it smaller and smaller. See, now I like it, and then I do snippy, snippy here, snippy there. There you go. Now for gluing this on, sorry, motorcyclist, I am going to use Drippy. For those who haven't seen Drippy, this is Drippy. It looks like a drill, but it is actually a hot glue gun. I love this one because it's very fast. It looks really cute. Yeah. The only thing is it does drip, but they all do. There you go. Putting it on here like so. Thanks, Drippy. Now, is that cute or what? So cute. Yes. There's another item that I want to use. I have had packs of these in my shop this weekend. They're all sold. These are from a game with letters. These are letters on sort of cardboard. I kept the ones that were really, really damaged for myself, so I did not sell them to you guys. And I thought it might look nice on here to make a sort of little collage. So what I want to do is use this label over here and then use a piece of the numbers paper and then the K. K? K. K. There you go. This is a single-sided one, so I do not need to do the other side. I would have loved to do all 50 with you guys, but you know, there was so many sort of new things that I wanted to try out that I unfortunately don't have the time to do all 50. No. No, I'm sorry. Here you go. Just a small collage on here. I'm using art for this because it's very heavy material, of course. And there you go, with a K. K for cute. I know you don't spell cute with a K, but you know, it's cute though. Yeah. Now let's do two sort of traditional ones in a botanical theme. So I'm using this, which already has some sort of botanical background, yeah, and this one that has nothing to do with botanicals, but still I'm gonna make it. So yes, let's start with this one. I'm going to do a very simple one with a Tracy Fox label that has anything to do with entomology specimen. That is bugs, right? Yeah, that's not really nature. Oh, naturalists. Naturalists. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna have this on here. It is going to be simple. Doesn't always need to be, you know, a lot of work. Going to have it like so. Yeah. There you go. Naturalist. That's a nice word. And for this one, I want to use, I have a fussy cut. I have this. Cute, right? Yeah. So I want to have this on here and I will leave it stick out. I am not going to trim it. Now, it's single-sided, so you're probably going to use it as a label. Oops. Oh, quiet now. Yes. Trying to glue, ladies. Oh, also gluing, of course, on the parts that will not be on here anymore. But that's okay. No, it's just sticking out a tiny bit, not even a lot. Just a sort of points, the edges. I'm going to snip this off. Come on. Oops. There you go. And does it need a really small label? Shall we do that? Or a tiny bit bigger one? No, let's do the small one. Where's the small one? Here. Oh, art's blowing bubbles. There you go. Put it here. Why not? See? 2 botanical labels. This is from my digital kit. Isn't that wonderful? With the paperclip, just, you know, scanned it and it was on there. Great! I so want to do all of them, but I don't have the time. But I want to do one more. I want to do this one. I love the writing on here. It has also some writing on the back. So what you can do is decorate both sides, or just one side, or just leave it as is for now. And when you use it, you can decide, I'm going to use this side or the other side. I'm going to decorate this piece. It has a little bit of sort of purple in the background, so I want to use this sort of burgundy type of stamp. And a piece of lace with a pretty flower. Because, you know, we can combine the two. It's very sort of, you know, modern. And then let's make it sort of cute. Oh, why not? There you go. Let's see how this will fit on here. Again, not really worried about it sticking out a little bit. It'll be fine. See that? Yeah. Oh, I really want to make another one. I'll have one more of these letters. Is that cool? Oh, it has an A here. Maybe then put another A. No, I'm gonna do it like so. I love it. I'm gonna ink it a little bit more, even though they are a little bit sort of grungy already, because these are old games. Yeah. With a sort of label underneath. No, no, just gonna have this on. You know, it doesn't need a lot because it's already really pretty. There you go. This is her right side up again. This one as well. I want to do another one with the ladies, but let's do a gentleman, because I also have these gentlemen. Oh, this video is going to be long. I'm sorry, guys. Well, you probably won't mind. Are these too tall? No, they'll be fine. They're cool, right? Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot. Yes, I'm gonna order more. It's a washi sticker, huh? Do it from this side. Yep. It has an address of an architect on here, and then a drawing of the house that he had designed. So this is actually Fred the architect. Or no, his name is Henry, love. Henry, something French, an architect. So cool. Oh, I love it. And then this is a writer. Do we have anyone that looks like a writer? It's probably someone that looks really, really sad. And this one? No, let's do this one. Don't diddy-daddle, love. Go, 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 go. Perfect. Cutting this off. Isn't that great? Yeah, it needs a little something. I know. It needs 1949. Oh, it does look like he's from 1949. little bit. Oops, oopsies. There you go. And if you want to, you can put an eyelet in and have this as a dangle or as a little card. Isn't that great? Yes, I love it. Guys, I'm so sorry I had to do this. I finished these off camera because I really wanted to show them to you, and I simply don't have the time. So these were the ones that we made together. This is my absolute favorite. I love this one so much. And then I made these ones. I made another botanical one that you can have portrait or landscape. Yep, with the rub-ons. And I used another button on this one, another botanical one. This is another botanical one with one of my vintage French ephemera pieces. Yep, and then I have two ones with maps. This is from England with the beautiful Elizabeth. Oh, sweetie. This is actually Harrogate, and I used to go there twice a year to the exhibition halls because, you know, I had to go there for work. And I stayed in a hotel, and one of my subscribers mentioned the name of the hotel. It is indeed the Majestic, and it is majestic. And this is Belgium, so I put the post stamp for the Belgium King on here. I cut off her legs, but still so pretty. Again, one of my digitals that I must say I really like. And this one, very simple. And on the other side, numbers, 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 numbers. One of my digitals with a blue stamp. Oh, I'm sorry, because I had a lot of blue on here, and this didn't need anything, no. Then I have another botanical one, simple one, just put on a small label, and done. On this one, I just put a red label because there was so much red going on the other side. I didn't do anything to this. Again, one of my digis. Music paper with a small label. This is Vintage by Me. And the other side was upside down. Yeah, so I had to turn it around, but that's okay. So these are the labels, guys. I loved this. I hope you could craft along and enjoy it yourself, and hope I gave you a couple of new ideas on how to embellish these and such. So for the digitals, yes, let me show them. There is one is a freebie. Which one? This one. This is a freebie. You can ask for this one. Just email me at sevenplaza.yt@gmail.com and ask for the 5,000 subscriber freebie. And the other ones are available on my Ko-fi. Coffee. I still don't know how to pronounce these. Yeah. They are lovely. If you're from the Netherlands and you don't use PayPal, because most of us don't, and you still want to have these, just contact me via email, and we can arrange something else. No worries. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I am in such a hurry because I still need to edit it, upload it, and I want this to be on there before 8 o'clock tonight. Probably, hopefully I'll make that deadline. I'll be back again tomorrow, and tomorrow I will have a haul video because I went treasure hunting this weekend, and I have a lot of treasures that I need to show you. So I'll be back again tomorrow. See you then. Bye, guys.